Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for choosing our show. Why are there crises in every sector of this government? There is a crisis when Kenyans are dying after paying a lot of money under the system SHA, and non-existent hospitals are paid huge sums of money, and no one really wants to take responsibility. When people are dying, that is a crisis. There's a crisis when we have Kenyans who cannot afford a single meal a day, yet billions of money are siphoned into people's pockets from the e-citizen, and the government insists it is e-citizen or e-citizen. There are no two ways about it. As if those are not enough, in Mandera, close to 3 weeks now, foreign forces have taken over. While William Ruto insists that this is the cradle home of mankind, and he says that the people are coming back to Kenya, are coming back to their home, and therefore there's no need of a visa. What is really shocking is that these foreign forces from the neighboring Jubaland have occupied classes. You can imagine, have occupied classes, and certain schools have been closed and they have gone back to the IDP camps.
Leo tuko maisha yetu iko hatarini. Jeshi ya Somalia ambayo walikuwa wanapigania ya Jubaland ambayo wanapigania Bulahawa.
The governor of Mandera, Mohammed Khalif, has raised alarm over this issue. When they were in the devolution conference in Homa Bay, he raised this in front of all the 47 county governors. Nothing happened. Even the council of governors are silent about this. And it forced the governor to start releasing videos now, telling Kenyans that there is a crisis in Mandera and no one is ready to help. And they're wondering, are they children of a lesser God?
We want to call upon His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also the Commander-in-Chief of all the armed forces. Mandera cannot be turned into a battleground for Somalia. We have no interest in Somalia. The only interest we have in Somalia is peace. If they cannot peace and fight, then we have no business to involve in their internal affairs. They have opened a camp in BP1. BP1 primary school is now closed. And there are people who want to do exam in the next 1 month. How do you close a public school and turn it into a military training camp? It is impossible. So tunawaeleza immediate relocation of Jubaland force out of Mandera. Immediate.
Now it seems this crisis is deepening even further because today residents of Mandera decided to hold a protest and they were singing one TAM. They're telling William Ruto, if you're not going to solve this problem, then you are a one-term president. And I want you to see the people who came to protest. They are not Gen Zs. These are elders who understand that there are foreign forces who are coming to take over their land. And they're saying this is unacceptable. Even as we watch this, ladies and gentlemen, please like and share videos. And if you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell.
Ruto must go. Let's go. Ruto one time. Ruto one time. Ruto one time. Murkomen must resign. Ruto must go. Next,
عدها لي سالو
Watu ambao wameumiza jina za wamemaliza, yani wamemalizana huko nchi yao, wamefuruga, wamekuja hapa. Sisi hatuna vita, sisi hatuna silaha ya kujilinda, maisha yetu iko hatarini. Sisi hapa mahali sisi tunaishi, kuna banda ile nyingine, banda ya kusini, kuna serikali, kuna askari yetu iko hapo. Banda ya magharibi iko Ethiopia. Banda ya kaskazini iko banda ya serikali ya Somalia. Banda ya huko ya chini ya banda ya northern side kuna Jubaland. Hapo wanaishi hapa famu zetu. Tulienda kila mahali, tuliongea ya kutosha. Tumeenda kwa serikali, tumeenda kwa county, tumeenda kwa DC, county commissioner, ametuambia hawa watatolewa. Hawakutoa. Juzi alisema wako ndani na wako kwa shamba yetu. Unajua kitu kingine, lazima mtu ajue ya kwamba kama hakuna amani, hakuna shule, hakuna madarasa, watoto wetu wako kwa madarasa, hawako kwa duksi. Mwezi mbili uliopita watoto wetu hawajasoma, wengi wetu wameenda IDP. Sasa watoto wako kwa mkono yetu. Shamba yetu imekauka. Wajamaa wanaishi hapa kwa shamba yetu.
Now it is very worrying that in the middle of all this, the cabinet secretary in that ministry is quiet. You see, at least Eden Duale is rocked in this melee, and at least he's talking. You can see he's trying to defend and, saying something. Even on the e-citizen issue, John Mbadi is talking. There is controversy, but at least you can see someone to blame. Someone is there to speak. Soipan Tuya, who is the CS in the Ministry of Defense, is quiet. I mean, quiet when foreign forces are in the country, not even issuing a statement. What exactly is happening? Is she in the country? Now, let me show you something. I was reading something that really baffled me. The KDF forces that are in Mandera were busy donating blood in one of the hospitals there. But they are not talking, they're not issuing any statement, yet we have a foreign big force in the country. You see, even if there is an agreement between the two countries, we need to really know what is happening. Northeastern has been a region under discussion. Sometimes I remember what Natembea said, what the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua was saying about Ruto. Some people, when Rigathi Gachagua said, alleged that William Ruto met Al-Shabaab forces in Mandera, I remember people were baying for his blood, and Murkomen and Kithure Kindiki were saying that once he lands in the country, he should record a statement because they felt that he was being disrespectful to the president. But now see the result. And I remember even these governors were saying that, Rigathi Gachagua was now misbehaving. He was behaving in such a manner that does not befit a national leader or something. Now, see what is happening. It's like Rigathi Gachagua has been vindicated. Those who are telling Rigathi to go and record a statement, what do you say now? I don't know whether this is sheer negligence. I don't know whether it is intentional, but surely something must be done. Natembea warned William Ruto that when you open our borders, it becomes porous and it will backfire on us. And this is exactly what is happening. When we allow these foreign forces to sort of invade our land, then you give people like the other presidents, our neighboring countries like Uganda, you give them fodder. That is how Migingo is gone forever. There is no any other hope, of restoring any peace in Migingo. Why? If we can allow our borders, the neighboring countries to, invade, or we welcome them in our country without any explanation, that is very wrong. Now, residents are saying that they have even gone to the county commissioner. The county commissioner is the equivalent of a province, if I'm not wrong, the equivalent of a provincial commissioner, PC. So they have tried to consult, nothing is happening. So let me just call them, the DC is there, or rather the PC is there, the county commissioner is there. They watch this happening and they can do nothing. Soipan Tuya is a flower girl in that ministry. Surely as a minister manning that docket, she must speak up. You know, I'm always very, very mad at institutions and offices that we maintain hugely by hard-earned tax. So what is her role when she cannot speak when there is a crisis? And I know sometimes it is because she can say nothing unless Ruto authorizes this. Okay, then why can't Ruto talk? He's the commander-in-chief. This is an injustice to our brothers and sisters in Mandera. And we must speak loud about it. Because when we start allowing our foreign soldiers to get into our land, you don't know what will happen next. All the Kenyan borders will be under siege in the next few months if you're not careful. Why create fear? There's a motive that we need to understand. Ruto knows what is happening, and that's why Soipan Tuya cannot talk. That is why the county commissioners cannot talk about it. What is the Council of Governors doing? Sometimes they need to come up, rally behind Governor Halif and question and pile pressure. Because the people of Mandera are not children of a lesser God. Now, Ruto will soon find himself even further with the international community. The relationship between Kenya and the international community will deteriorate. And the ordinary Kenyans might find it very difficult even to get visas. Because sooner, you will not differentiate if you are a native of Kenya or you've been imported. It will be very difficult. We will soon be branded under one umbrella, terrorist or outlawed sect or something. And we're going to find it very, very difficult. I don't understand, and I don't know what William Ruto wants to achieve when we have foreign forces within the country. I don't know. But Ruto must be very careful, because he misses one step, the whole country is in trouble. His image is being damaged, because there is still a bill in the American Senate, US Senate, seeking to probe Ruto's relationship with the Rapid Forces Unit from Sudan. Ruto's foreign policy is something that must be questioned. I don't know what it is, but we really need to understand. If Soipan Tuya cannot speak, then the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi must come up and tell us what is happening. You cannot subject Kenyans to, live under fear. Like the residents are saying, they're reporting that their lands have been taken over. Classrooms and schools have been taken over with no explanation at all. This is the reason why people say one term. It's not from me, but now from the horse's mouth. Those who celebrated William Ruto when he removed the scrutiny when they are getting identification cards are now saying, Apana, this man must go. And I don't know whether you support the residents, but something must be done very urgently. It's very imperative. If we do not have CSS who can question, challenge Ruto, if our Soipan would have told Ruto, please speak up, or allow me to speak on this, because people are waiting. We don't even know whether Soipan is in the country.